A ship is born, the early life of the Mariana. The Spice Islander wine ferry began its life with a different name, Mariana. Built in 1976, it was crafted in the shipyards of Greece. The Mariana was designed to carry passengers across the beautiful waters of the Mediterranean Sea. It was a sturdy vessel, ready to face the challenges of seafaring. The Mariana faithfully served its purpose for many years, becoming a familiar sight in Greek ports. It reliably transported tourists and locals alike, connecting islands and communities. Its bright, welcoming exterior hid a powerful engine that could cut through waves with ease. The ferry quickly became an integral part of the Greek maritime landscape. The Mariana's story, however, would soon take it far beyond its Grecian roots. Changing hands, new owners, and new names. The story of the Mariana is one of transformation and adaptation, a tale that mirrors the ever-changing tides of the sea it sailed upon. In the late 1990s, the Mariana was sold to a new company. This marked the beginning of a significant transition for the vessel, as it was no longer under the ownership of its original proprietors. The new owners had grand plans for the ferry, envisioning a future where it would serve a different purpose and navigate new waters. She embarked on a new chapter, sailing to a different part of the world. The journey was not just a physical relocation but also a symbolic one, representing a fresh start and new opportunities. The ferry, once a familiar sight in the Mediterranean, was now set to explore uncharted territories. No longer confined to the Mediterranean, the ferry found itself navigating the warm waters of the Indian Ocean. This new environment was vastly different from what the Mariana had known, with its tropical climate and exotic landscapes. The ferry had to adapt to these new conditions, which brought both challenges and rewards. This change in scenery also brought a change in name. The Mariana was renamed the Spice Islander 1. The new name was a nod to the rich history and culture of the region it would now serve. It symbolized a new identity and a new mission for the vessel, one that was deeply connected to its new home. Under its new ownership and name, the Spice Islander was tasked with a vital mission, connecting the islands of Zanzibar to mainland Tanzania. This route was crucial for the local communities, as it facilitated the movement of people and goods, fostering economic growth and social cohesion. This route was a lifeline for the people of Zanzibar, providing essential transportation for goods and people. The ferry became an integral part of daily life, ensuring that the islands remained connected to the mainland and to each other. It was more than just a mode of transport, it was a bridge that brought communities together. The ferry became a familiar sight in the Zanzibar archipelago, its once bright paint now faded but its spirit still strong. Despite the wear and tear, the Spice Islander continued to serve its purpose with unwavering dedication. It was a testament to the resilience and enduring legacy of the vessel. Despite its age, the Spice Islander continued to operate, becoming a vital part of the local economy and way of life. It played a crucial role in supporting the livelihoods of many, from fishermen to traders, and became a symbol of hope and continuity for the region. However, its years of service were starting to show. The once sturdy vessel began to exhibit signs of aging, with visible rust and wear. These signs were a stark reminder of the passage of time and the toll it had taken on the ferry. The once reliable vessel began experiencing technical difficulties, foreshadowing the tragedy that would unfold years later. The crew, who had come to rely on the ferry's dependability, now faced uncertainty and concern. The Spice Islander 1's story was far from over, but the challenges ahead would test its limits and resilience. Anatomy of a ferry, inside the Spice Islander 1. The Spice Islander. I was more than just a vessel, it was a crucial part of the maritime landscape of the Zanzibar archipelago. This ferry played a significant role in connecting the islands, making it an indispensable asset for the local communities. The Spice Islander was a roll-on/roll-off ferry, a design that allows vehicles to drive on and off the vessel via ramps. This innovative design was particularly advantageous for the transportation of goods and vehicles, streamlining the process and reducing the time required for loading and unloading. This design made it incredibly efficient for transporting cargo and vehicles, making it a workhorse for the Zanzibar archipelago. The ferry's ability to carry a variety of cargo types, from personal vehicles to commercial goods, made it a versatile and reliable option for many. It was equipped with two large decks, a lower deck for vehicles and an upper deck for passengers. The lower deck was designed to accommodate a significant number of vehicles, while the upper deck provided seating and amenities for passengers, ensuring a comfortable journey. With a capacity of over 250 passengers, the Spice Islander Y was a lifeline for many. It was not just a means of transportation but a vital link that connected people to their livelihoods, families, and opportunities across the islands. It provided a vital link between islands, facilitating trade, tourism, and everyday life. The ferry's regular routes ensured that goods and people could move efficiently, supporting the local economy and enhancing the quality of life for residents. The ferry's passenger areas were basic but functional, offering a place to rest during the journey across the azure waters. Passengers could find seating and some basic amenities, making the trip more comfortable even if the accommodations were not luxurious. However, the Spice Islander I's aging design and questionable maintenance practices would soon come into focus. Over time, the wear and tear on the vessel became more apparent, raising concerns about its safety and reliability. A harrowing incident in 2007 served as a stark warning, highlighting the ferry's vulnerability. This event underscored the need for better maintenance and stricter safety protocols to ensure the well-being of passengers and crew. This incident, though serious, would pale in comparison to the tragedy that awaited the Spice Islander I just a few years later. The ferry story serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of maritime safety and the devastating consequences that can arise when it is neglected. Section 4. Danger in Somali Waters. The 2007 engine failure. In 2007, the Spice Islander I found itself adrift off the coast of Somalia. The ferry, which was carrying passengers and cargo, suddenly experienced a catastrophic engine failure. This left the vessel helplessly floating in one of the most perilous maritime regions in the world. One of its engines failed, leaving the ferry stranded in dangerous waters. The crew and passengers were immediately aware of the gravity of the situation. The engine failure not only immobilized the ship but also left it vulnerable to the elements and other threats lurking in the area. This incident, though concerning, was just a prelude to the tragedy that would unfold a few years later. The Spice Islander I's predicament highlighted the risks associated with operating an aging vessel without proper maintenance and oversight. The Somali coast, known for its piracy, posed a significant threat to the stranded vessel and its passengers. Pirates in the region were notorious for hijacking ships, demanding ransoms, and putting lives at risk. The fear of a pirate attack added to the already tense atmosphere on board. Fortunately, a passing cargo ship responded to the distress call, towing the Spice Islander I to safety. The crew and passengers breathed a sigh of relief as they were pulled away from the treacherous waters. This timely intervention prevented what could have been a disastrous outcome. This event served as a wake-up call, highlighting the importance of proper maintenance and the potential dangers of operating an aging vessel. The Spice Islander I's engine failure was a stark reminder that regular upkeep and inspections are crucial for the safety of both the crew and passengers. However, despite this near miss, lessons were seemingly not learned. The ferry's operators did not take the necessary steps to address the underlying issues that led to the engine failure. Maintenance routines remained lax, and the aging vessel continued to sail without significant improvements. The incident failed to spark significant changes in the ferry's operation or maintenance, the Spice Islander I continued to operate under the same conditions with the same risks looming over every voyage. This complacency would eventually lead to more severe consequences. This lack of action would have dire consequences. The failure to learn from the 2007 engine failure set the stage for future tragedies, underscoring the critical need for vigilance and proactive measures in maritime operations. Section 5, September 10, 2011, a day of tragedy. September 10, 2011, dawned like any other day in Zanzibar. The Spice Islander I, filled with passengers and cargo, embarked on what should have been a routine voyage from Unguja Island to Pemba Island. Families huddled together, excited to reach their destinations. Traders eagerly anticipated selling their goods. The familiar hum of the engine filled the air as the ferry left the port. But this routine journey would soon transform into a nightmare. As the Spice Islander I sailed through the Zanzibar Channel, tragedy struck. The ferry began taking on water at an alarming rate. Panic ensued as passengers and crew realized the gravity of the situation. The once familiar vessel was quickly being swallowed by the unforgiving sea. Section 6. The frantic search for survivors. Rescue efforts. News of the sinking spread rapidly, triggering a desperate search and rescue operation. Fishermen who were the first to reach the scene bravely dove into the churning waters, pulling survivors from the clutches of the sea. Their heroic efforts saved countless lives. As darkness descended, the Tanzanian Navy and other rescue vessels joined the search, their spotlights piercing the night, desperately searching for signs of life. The air crackled with tension and urgency as rescuers worked tirelessly, their hopes dwindling with each passing hour. The world watched, holding its breath, as the tragedy unfolded.